what we can expect from President-elect Trump's second term. We're just 71 days away from his inauguration day, how the balance of power in Congress will impact what he'll be able to accomplish. And that's as the Washington Post is reporting that Trump spoke with Russian President Vladimir Putin this week, discussing the war in Ukraine. NewsNation's Elina Shirazi is live in D.C. with more. Elina, what do we know about this conversation with Putin?
Natasha, good evening. Good to be with you. We know that the president-elect said one of his first goals in his presidency during his campaign would be to end the war in Ukraine, and it does look like he's getting certainly a head start on that. We know, according to Washington Post reporting, Trump did speak with the Russian President Vladimir Putin on Thursday. We think this is the first known conversation they have had since Trump won his second term in the White House. During the call, which Trump took from his Mar-a-Lago residence in Florida, we know the president-elect reportedly advised Putin not to escalate the war in Ukraine, and even mentioning the United States military presence in Europe during that phone call. Again, according to the Washington Post, Trump and Putin discussed what they called their shared goal of peace in Europe, and Trump asked Putin for a follow-up conversation to discuss, quote, the resolution of Ukraine's war soon. That call between Trump and Putin followed a call we know between Trump and Ukrainian President Zelensky. We reported on that. He called to congratulate Trump on his election win. Sources did tell NewsNation that Elon Musk also joined that phone call between Trump and Ukraine's president. We know Zelensky reportedly thanked the SpaceX CEO for giving Ukraine internet access through Musk's Starlink satellites.
So we have a very good relationship. And I also have a very good relationship, as you know, with President Putin. And I think if we win, I think we're going to get it resolved very quickly.
And on the campaign trail, then candidate Trump suggested Ukraine should agree to surrender some of its territory to Russia as part of an end to the war and a peace agreement. That is something we know that Zelensky had rejected flat out. So certainly the path forward does remain uncharted. We did reach out to Trump's campaign spokesman for a little bit more clarity. And while he said he could not comment on a private call, he did say leaders have started the process of developing stronger relationships with the president-elect.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.